next year that's gonna change. Like, I was talking to you earlier about, how I fuss back and forth with management or whatever. And that's one of the big discussions is like opening this thing up and, letting everybody in.
No doubt. All right, check this out. I gotta do this to you. I'm gonna have a journalism moment on you right quick.
No problem.
Not,
do your job.
not to break the energy. Because I know you're not worried about how outsiders looking at your movement at all. If someone said that what you just described sounded cultish, what would be your response to that?
I mean, I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on. See, I don't accept preconceived connotations even attached to words. Like, if that's what you want to label it as, but if you want to, if you want to make the argument, that what I'm doing is a cult, I can make the same argument that any established religion that people accept, as part of this reality, I can argue that it's a cult. Like, I can make a legitimate argument that Christianity is a death cult.
Cool shit.
Legitimate, factual, it's a death cult. It's the worship of the dead in the afterlife. And that's what they condemned the Egyptians for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they like with the Egyptian Book of the Dead and this, that, and the other, like, they condemn other people for that. They call other people cults for that. But it's the same thing.
No doubt.
Like, so I don't mind. You call me what you want. At the end of the day, you push play.
Yeah.
Like, you push play. If you can call that a cult. Or, call it what you want. You push play, though. If you can argue with what comes out of my mouth when the beat on, then, all right.
Before you also, as I was listening to you, you were talking about encountering ugliness as you're on your path. Or saying people of like minds will encounter like uglinesses along their path. So if it's something that you can remember or key in on, what are some uglinesses that you've had to encounter as you've been on your path?
Man, you know what? The thing that seems to be the most insane thing to me about our culture at this point is that people have an inability to receive art from an independent source that they're unfamiliar with. And what I mean by that is it's like when people, Twitter, you can say anything you want. And the type of things, the fact that it's like some regular dude, a regular person with no gifts, no talent, who never risked nothing in their life to be anything special.
Right.
When they come in contact with art of any kind that is not fed to them from sources that they've been conditioned to accept, art from, like, if they don't see it on, World Star or MTV or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you don't hear it on the radio or, you don't see it on this website or for whatever, whatever the case may be, if you are unfamiliar with the source that it comes from, if somebody they need somebody that they think is cool to tell them that something is cool.
Right.
Like people have the majority of people now, they have an inability to just listen to a thing and say if they like it or not. And so, that's why YouTube has play numbers and SoundCloud has play numbers, because it's a psychological thing. Like, people really, and so that's why I always, I do crazy stuff, like put songs up and then take them down. and then put them up again. Because like if you would look at the number of plays before you decide whether or not what I'm doing is for you. I don't care if I got 2 million plays. I don't want you. I don't want you at my show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you involved with what I'm doing because, like I said, group consciousness is so important. Like the people that's down with me, they actually pray for me. I live better than and I have, I know, industry, like rappers. And I live better than them. They, these niggas rich half the year, broke down half, and they hate their life. Like, I'm good.
All right, let's get, since we had some real good deep stuff, I'm a slide into a couple cliche questions right quick.
Yeah, open book, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't like to do too many cliches, but it's always good, for, because everybody can't sink in deep. You got to balance it out.
Yeah.
So what are some of your MC influences?
I don't really have any.
Okay.
I don't listen to other. There's people. Put it this way: there's people that when they put out projects, I'ma listen to it. Cause Jay-Z, when I heard Reasonable Doubt, that was the first time I heard anybody speaking from the perspective of the type of men who raised me. Cause I didn't understand, I don't understand. When you a kid, you looking around for people that reflect your reality or whatever. And I was raised by different type of people. So, I don't understand all that jumping around like a monkey and, all that front street shit. These were elegant human beings. They were, complicated individuals. They were not, they were very layered. It wasn't on no, I sell crack and I'm proud of it. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm jumping around on camera, 18 gold chains, and like a fucking monkey. It wasn't none of that. These were elegant. They drove town cars. They put kids through college. You know what I'm saying? They, a lot of them go to church on Sundays or go to the mosque on Fridays. These are, but you play and you really will, somebody gonna come see about you. You know what I'm saying? It was a real thing. So my influences, as far as musically, really have nothing to do with music. Now, as far as people that I like, that's new, I like Earl Sweatshirt a lot.
Okay.
He got the best album title in the last 20 years. Cause I really don't like shit and I really don't go outside. That's the best album title ever. In my opinion. But he makes beautiful music. Who else? I like Jay Electronica.
Cool shit.
I like him. I think when he came out, when he showed up at the festival, in full uniform with the nation security and all that, that's a strong visual, sir. Yes, thank you. And I've seen him, and I like Kanye. I always tell people Kanye ain't my favorite rapper, but I don't listen to his music because spiritual power was stored up through the bloodline, and people don't realize who his parents were. You know what I'm saying? And these people were directly involved with the struggle or whatever, and they were intellectual. So things come out of him in certain moments that he's not in control of. When he said, if you go back and look at the tape, when he said George Bush don't care about black people, go look at that tape. It came out of him. He didn't even want to say it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with him. That was forces that were beyond his control, and he keep getting it. And that's what his issue is. If you want to say he got an issue, but that's what his issue is with dealing with this reality is that I don't even think he realized that there's a part of him that's being controlled from somewhere else. So a lot of what he does, like when he jumped in the water recently, like I saw that he was over in wherever he was, Armenia or something like that, and he during the concert he jumped in the water and the people jumped in the water. Yeah, that looks like a rock star doing some rock star shit, but he just baptized all those. It's like, and it's an energy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why it's scientific. Like, there's a reason why, it is the custom to baptize in water. Like, when you mix your spiritual intent with water, scientifically something actually happens to this reality. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, so as far as influences, I'm really influenced by, like high moments of high art. Like when I can see that it's not the actual artist in control. Like it's like I can see like forces bigger than us got an agenda, and niggas is playing it out.